So a new cycle has begun right from that second vertical line. As you can see, how many candles are we counting after the vertical lines? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the eighth candle, there is sign of reversal, and as you can see, the first vertical line up to the second one, that is the mid-range there. The mid-range there shows one complete 144 cycles. That master cycle has completed, and you can see how choppy it is. And then we started counting another fresh cycle from the second vertical line, and this is how we do it here. And I'm about to explain to you everything with the aid of some simple screenshots that I've done as I was in study. Welcome back to Humble Traders, and for in today's video I'm just going to use this Gann time cycling to explain a simple way to understand when price reverses. And then I'm going to be using some screenshots, and as you can see, it will follow this very short demonstration. Let's go to 1 minute and see what happens. That red horizontal line you are seeing is the bottom of the 144th candle of the last cycle. Uh, Let me show you how I marked it. Look at that vertical line, that same candle. Look at the low of that candle. Let me shift the vertical line a bit so that you can see it properly. Look at it, I've shifted it, and you can see that is the low I marked at 4325.11. So, and then I marked it so I can be able to monitor how price behaves around it. On dropping to 1 minute, it will enable me to see it better what happens around it. And as you can see, price keeps testing that level, and anything below that level is like a no-go area. But if price succeeds in going back above that level, as you can see it trying to do at the moment, then bulls return, and I'm ready to be a buyer in this market. Even though I already have some positions open, I have some positions above, and I have this most recent position, so I can be able to test it firsthand as it is happening. So I'm going to attach the next screenshots, and while I explain to you what reversal means, for you not to start, I may try to force price. Whenever price is happening, allow it to happen naturally. When you see a reversal, even after a reversal, price doesn't just turn and head into your direction. As you can see on 15 minutes, that is our reference time frame that we've been doing even previous videos on, and you can see that we have counted like 8 candles. You can count 3, 8, 3, 5, 8, 13, like that, and so on and so forth. And there's the number of candles it takes for price to reverse after reaching that master number. And on this one, we have counted exactly 8 candles, and the reversal is happening. So as you can see, this is how you should study price. Don't force it, don't force anything. So, and the persistence of trend is that whenever a trend is happening, it goes on for like a long time before something else happens. And so you can leverage on your Gann skills to also monitor what is happening on any particular time frame by using the way, maybe like the 1/8 grid, maybe 1/8 grid system or the octave system, and you can divide a particular range into resistance and support points. And then you can also use my own personalized way of dividing 144 master cycle into different smaller microcycles, and I can monitor price from there. Stay tuned, and I will explain to you in the next screen whatever it is that I want you to know concerning these very important master numbers. Thank you very much. Here we go, and as you can see, this is the first screenshot showing the two demarcations of the first 144 candle cycle, and it has already finished. And that is the second vertical line is showing the beginning of the second of the second cycle. And as you can see, this is what I'm trying to show you using this particular screenshot. And as you can see here, Persistence of trend means I want to draw your attention to a few things that you need to understand about price. That whenever price reverses, that signal bar, you know, makes the new trend to usually go on up to a Fibonacci number of bars. It could be 3, 5, 8, 13, as you can see on the screen right now. And it is most important to keep your time frame straight, as a reversal on a 60-minute chart may see a new trend for 3 to 5 hours. That is almost a full day. Okay, so whereas when you have a daily reversal, it can go on for like 3 to 5 days. And even if you have it on a weekly, maybe the signal happens on a weekly chart, then it goes on for 3 to 5 weeks. So, and that applies to on whatever time frame you are seeing that signal on. Yes. And also about cycles and time, you can see all cycles are cycles. Like nature has a base number system of 9, not 10. Whatever you see, it's always happening in odd, not like an even number. And that is why you have 360 degrees being divided by 3 or 2, so that you can have subdivisions of it, and price behaves around each division in a very unique way. Okay? All natural breakpoints in time and price are deductions of 9, like 11.5, that is the half of 22 and a half. 11.25 is the half of 22.25, which is the half of 45, and which is the half of what, 90, and so on and so forth. So these are all GAN numbers that you should not ignore. Uh, Here I am trying to mark the end or the beginning of a new 144th cycle. You can see the red vertical line is there. It's pointing exactly at the 144th candle, and we have 2 bars already painted. So I began to count. So, and here is when I was just doing the technicals, and I was using all the trend lines and what have you to just understand what is happening. I'm here also showing you that break of structure has happened on BTC. This is like a all-in-one video talking about this and that at the same time. So there is a lot of BTC news happening around, but I remain very bullish BTC. And as I can see on the daily, you know, the break of structure has already happened. The structure may look ugly, but that red horizontal line is a very important Fibonacci level, which is the 88.6. As you can see, I said price is at 88.6 Fib, and then I am bullish Bitcoin. So what about you? Can you drop it at the comment section? Please do that so that I can see also your point of view and we can discuss on that. So this is how I do my technical analysis, on the Humble Traders trading desk. And I'm here to show you that that's saying, those numbers that you need not to take your eyes off. I have listed them, I think, on another screenshot, just for you to take note of them, like the 45, 72, I think there is 81, that's about 80. That is 81, 90, and then there is 144. I think I listed them here. Yes, look at it. The numbers are here. But as you can see on this chart already, how it happened was this same place where you saw the 45 on the screen there, that was exactly the 45th bar from the, into the new cycle. That is right from counting from your left. Okay, counting from your left up to where the 45 is, that is the 45th candle. And just imagine the kind of reversal you have there. And then when it got to 72, 72 is halfway uh between 45 and 90. Yeah, like I want to say that 72 is, when you say 72 times 2, that is like 144. That is half of 144. So 72 is halfway into the master cycle itself. So you have 45 having given this kind of pullback. 72 also gave this unique pullback, as you can see there. Then 80, I think 80 or 81, that level there also gave that pullback. Where you are seeing price at now is the level 90, and it also gave a very, very deep pullback. And so up to the completion of that this very cycle, price has been what, very, very choppy. So you can see me listing those important numbers that you don't have to ignore. Okay, just by counting the bars, price will reveal a lot of things. And when the way I use Gann is after counting the bars and then I divide them into microcycles and also monitor them. I can just use the octave to monitor support and resistance, which I hardly do these days, but they can reveal a lot. When you get a significant move, you take the range of it, and then if you are bullish, add it to the low of the price that you are looking at on that particular time frame. And if you're bearish, then you subtract you subtract it from the high of that particular price, and you will be amazed at the number of resistance and support points that will reveal to you. I will do another video to do that, and Michael Jenkins taught it in one of his videos. I will also link it in case you are able to understand it your own way. I will link the video down below in the new video that I'm going to be doing. I will link the video for you to be able to see it, inshallah. But I've been following price for 2